Little update on the hissy fit across the nation, also known as the Freedom Convoy. Because I think half of them just got a jet. No, anyway, just kidding. The Karen crusade, making their way to Ottawa, halfway across the country to speak to our manager. I don't think they got to speak to him, yeah, but they probably asked for him at the very least. So, but they did, they took the time to ruin a Perry Fox statue, desecrate that, and the grave of the unknown soldier, and that stuff. They're pretty much doing the Lord's work. Not all truckers. Definitely not all truckers. Those truckers, though. Yeah.
It's a man, baby!
I thought she was a man. She is rather mannish. If that is a woman, it does look like she was beaten with an ugly stick.
Oh, so now they're worried about the desecration of statues. Now that's a problem for these blue-haired people. I see. Anyway. We are back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you're all having an amazing day. And as we're sitting here watching this country, the world crumble, there is a little glimmer of hope shining through. Just a little one, but there is a glimmer of hope shining through, as you're going to see in today's episode of Epic Woke TikTok Fails.
TikTok is degenerate trash. Correct.
Everything woke turns to shit, okay?
Truest words ever spoken. All right, anyway, thank you guys so much for coming back. And listen, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Become a member of the greatest community on the YouTubes. We're here documenting the fall of society right here in real life in front of our own eyes. Years from now, historians are going to be able to come back, pull this channel up, check out all of our comments here, check out all these videos, and say, wow, that's exactly what happened. So that's pretty cool. So hit the subscribe button. You guys already know. Smash that thumbs up button. Like that comment section up. Share this video out. If you want to turn your attention very briefly to the screen, I'm having trouble believing this is real, but then again, it's a Biden voter, so. All right, so for our blind viewers and the people sitting way in the back, I'm going to describe what we got going on here. There's a person pumping gas. There is a bumper sticker on the car of the global agenda. Excuse me, sorry. The Democrat agenda, former Vice President Joe Biden and his regime. Their motto, build back better, and it says Biden underneath it. There's a woman with a face diaper on, all by herself outside, pumping gas. The gas nozzle has one of the yellow bags on it that says, sorry, out of service. Sure, I don't know.
You were literally too stupid to insult.
Seriously, I mean, I can't poke fun at this person. I just look at this person and think to myself, oh, that's sad. Let's get into it. All right, so we're going to start it off with one of the little glimmers of hope I was telling you guys about. Now, this isn't a woke TikTok, but this is very, very, very important. It's really surprising what comes out of this lady's mouth, but it's amazing. So the comment says, I just watched some of your videos. Do you mind doing a video about how your transition to the right was? Do you feel accepted, respected, loved? All right, let's see what her response is. Listen closely. Roll the film, please.
So, of course, I will make a video about how I feel on the right now. It's been really crazy because just since one of my videos got some views on it, people have been so nice to me. I mean, obviously there are like the oddball leftists who are like mad that I left, but for the most part, all of the conservatives or people on the right, or even I've had like independents comments, and I've had just people who are on the left but understand the problems with the left. So many people have commented so many nice things. And I had so much support from like my family, obviously, but a lot of people that like I was really mean to when I was on the left, I had to apologize to, and all of them forgave me and were like, I understand you were just in a weird time in your life, and, I forgive you for being so mean to me. And I have never felt more accepted than when I became a conservative. Like on the left, there are so many things that you cannot do and that you cannot say. And every single day, there are new things that you cannot do and cannot say. And it just got too fucking overwhelming. I couldn't keep up with everything that they wanted me to keep up with anymore. So I do feel really respected, loved, accepted, all of those wonderful things. And I found a great community of conservatives and really nice and funny people on this app. That's my baby. On this app and on many other apps too. Conservatives are really nice, honestly. And I'm finding out that they're not all racist homophobes like the left tried to tell me they were. So.
Wait a minute. That's the smartest thing I've ever heard anyone say about anything.
Bravo, young lady. Bravo. Good for you. She saw the light. Look at her. She's smiling. She's happy. She's playing with her baby. She's connected with her family. This is awesome. This is the exact opposite of the TikTok clips we see from the other people who are miserable and angry and they just look unhealthy and frail and they hate their parents and they hate the world. The exact opposite. This, I told you, there's a little glimmer of hope for young people like this. Unfortunately, that little glimmer of hope isn't going to last too long because we're about to go into the belly of the beast. Strap in and hang on tight. Before this person even opens their mouth, you can just tell the difference from the pictures. Anyway, all right, so before we get into this, I just got to give a huge shout out to the sponsors of today's video. We have two sponsors today. Sponsor number one, Jeremy Washington. Today's video is being brought to us by Jeremy Washington. Jeremy, thank you so much. Jeremy has sponsored several videos in the past. Has been a member of the greatest community on the YouTubes for a very long time now. He's been on this journey for us for quite a while. I just want to say, Jeremy, thank you so much, my man. I greatly appreciate it. Second sponsor today. Today's video is also being brought to us by the one and only, the super sponsor himself, Steve Harla. Steve, thank you, my brother. Steve is down in Hawaii, down in the Aloha State. I'm a little jealous because I'm up here in the Northeast freezing my you-know-what off. We had a blizzard the other day. We're supposed to get another storm tomorrow. So, Steve, be grateful for the sun down there, brother. Anyway, also, Steve has his own channel on the YouTubes, which is also getting suppressed. But it's a great channel. It's got, he does a lot of funny little clips to keep us up to date of what's going on in politics in the world today. So it's called Steve Harloha. It's his last name, Harla and Aloha. I'm going to put a link to that in the description box below. So after this video, I'm sure Steve would greatly appreciate it if you go over to his channel, hit that subscribe button over there, show some love and support to Steve. Thank you. I keep saying this, but you guys are keeping this ship afloat as the YouTube's overlords are still. I'm not going to get into it, but anyway, if you would like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there's a PayPal link in the description box below. I will say your full name as a sponsor of that video unless stated otherwise by you. And if you want to shout something, anything out, cool, that's how we're going to do it. Roll the film, please.
My name is Naya Akami. I am the local werewolf girl. I go, hello TikTok. My name is Naya Akami, and on all levels except physical, I am a wolf.
Are you off your fucking meds or something?
Excuse me. I told you that glimmer of hope was just a glimmer. It wasn't going to last long. And anyway, so we saw the young girl in the first clip, well, the second clip of the video, talk about how she was liberal on the left and then turned conservative. It seemed like she is a productive member of society, raising a child that she clearly is, you know, seems like she's taking good care of. I can't tell much from that video clip, but she seemed happy and engaged in her parents. And then I'm gonna choke to death. Then we have this person who goes around to all the locals howling like a werewolf. Her words. It's words, not mine. Pick a side. Moving right along. All right. Yeah. Glimmer of hope didn't last. This next one looks like she, I don't know, stuck her nose in a Smurf's ass. I don't know what's going on here. This whole thing's a circus. Roll the film, please.
My pronouns are a little bit too complicated to fit in my bio, so I was just going to leave them out, but I've decided to make a video about it. Pronouns that I use are they, them, she, her, and clown, clownsel. I prefer a mixture of those, but I do know that some people have a really hard time mixing different pronouns together, and if that is something you really struggle with, I would prefer that you not exclusively use she, her. If you're only going to use one pronoun set for me, use they, them, or clown, clownself. I don't want to be called she, her alone. However, I really prefer a mixture of all three. And please do not use he, him pronouns for me, ever. I don't like them. They make me dysphoric. Thank you.
That's it! Hold it right there! Pronoun trouble. Wow! The land of make-believe!
Listen. These people are never to be taken seriously, ever. We cannot ever take these people seriously. This girl, or this, I don't know what the heck, this whatever it is, has Smurf jizz on her nose, and she's telling us that she wants to be called a clown. Okay. Asking you shall receive. Moving right along. All right, now this clip's tough to watch. I'm going to tell you right up front, this is hard. This is a hard pill to swallow right here. This is the generation coming up. This is why I don't have much hope for the future of this country. Any foreign adversary could walk right in any time and blow these people right over. And these are the people where I say there's a divide that is just there's too great of a divide between people like this and people like us. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with these people. If this is how they want to act and behave, but I'd say they're probably close to adult age. It looks like they're maybe in high school, and they're still playing make-believe. They're still playing pretend, and they all look not very healthy. I'm going to shut up. You guys judge for yourself. We got a little, I don't know, collage here of the circus show that came to town. Roll the film, please.
Introductory video! Yeah, that thing.
Hi, I'm Janae. I go by they, she, and my @ is Miss Purple Cove.
I'm Dominic. I go by he, him, and my @ is the trans pan asshole.
I'm Keegs. I use they, it, and my @ is that random person 173.
Okay, I'm Kiara. I use they, he, she pronouns, and my @ is that random Gemini 14. Yeah.
My name is Alexander. I am he, they, and my @ is fatcat1010, spelled PH.
I'm Milo. I go by heezy it, and my username is milo.yeah0.
Hello, my name is Fern. I am transgender. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm also trans.
Ayo, Dan, he, him, _fruity_8. I'm Greer. I use all pronouns. Are you a vlogger? Yes, I'm a vlogger. I use all pronouns, and my @ is Greer_babe.
You didn't put in run the toaster trio.
Yeah, toaster trio.
Let's go.
Hi, my name is Hades, and I go by they, them pronouns. And I am a Nico, not a furry. Get it right.
My sexy self is named Lux, and I go by he, they. And my Instagram is Lux Perez, 2 Z's, an underscore at the end. Yeah.
Okay, hi, my name is Kai. I use they, them pronouns. This is Rain. He uses he, him pronouns.
You people are a circus.
We are so fucked.
we have a very, very serious mental health crisis in this country. This person, it says Kiara. I don't know what cousin it is by looking at it. I can't see what's going on there. Kiara, and you can't tell by reading this. It says they, she, him. They, she, him.
That doesn't make sense.
No, none of it makes sense. Now listen, you guys, keep in mind that if you guys, me, us, if we don't play along with this little charade, we're the bad guys. We're the bigots and the phobes and the ists and all the other nonsense. If we're not playing along with this little charade they got going on. So that's where we're heading. I don't. We just gotta stop playing along. I know we don't. I'm talking to the other people out there. Moving right along. Like I said earlier, we can't take these people seriously. Check this one out. Roll the film.
I don't know if you noticed, but I'm white. So, it's my responsibility to call out white supremacy when I see it, because I'm white. So yeah, I'm going to judge people. Damn straight. You support white supremacy, I'm going to judge you. I'm going to school you on what being actively anti-racist looks like. That is my job right now, because I am a white person right now. It's on me. It's on me to help fix the problem that white people created. So yeah, I'm going to judge them. I'm going to judge them while I'm trying to give them education. It's how this works. White supremacists need to be judged because it's wrong.
I'm not racist. Every Martin Luther King Day, I order a cup of dark roast.
So did this genius just say that she's going to be anti-racist, but she's going to judge white people based on the color of their skin? Is that what she said?
That's racism, man. I love to racism, bro.
Sounds like it to me. You know what's really scary and sad about these anti-racist people? They honestly believe, in their minds, in their heads, they honestly believe they're making the world a better place by being blatant racists. They don't know that they're, like, they've been brainwashed to think that they're actually helping make the world a better place when they're just making things 100 times worse. And that's scary. That's sad, because it's hard to make them see the light. But like we saw in the first clip there with that girl that went from a liberal to a conservative, she saw the light. She woke up. So I guess I can't say all hope is lost for this gem, but let's keep it moving, please. All right, our teacher feature of the day, because you know a video wouldn't be complete without one of these completely unhinged lunatic teachers. Now, apparently this one, I think she's, from what I gather, she's in Japan. Says no one. I don't know what that means. It says me teaching English to kids in Japan. I don't know if she's in Japan. The stuff she says is just absolutely disgusting. Who knows? Ugh. Roll the film.
Hi, everybody. Oh, just girls today? That's fine. I hate boys. Jill wears a dress. Tra-la-la. But if Jack wants to wear a dress, that's super cool. S makes the S sound. Systemic racism. Good. What does she need? Yes, she needs a fork. Good. And what does he need? Therapy. Good. And why hasn't there been a woman prime minister in Japan? Think. Bert and Ernie are boyfriend and boyfriend.
Fuck you. I hate you.
That might seem a little harsh, but I despise these people even more when they're teaching our children nonsense. Well, apparently she's over in Japan. I don't know what the deal is here. Just nonsense like this. Just shows a picture of a white guy, says he needs therapy for no reason. It says Bert and Ernie, who are just Muppets, are boyfriend and boyfriend. What?
Gay!
What a terrible, terrible human being. And that's just my opinion. This person shouldn't be anywhere near children. But we know how it's going these days. All right, let's keep it moving. We're going to be wrapping it up soon. And listen, guys, if you made it this far, give yourselves a round of applause, a pat on the back. You guys know I can't do this alone. So thank you so much for trudging ahead with me. And I just want to say once again, guys, thank you so much for all the you guys like that comment section up. And I know I say it every single video, but you guys genuinely keep me motivated, inspired. You guys keep me laughing with the comments. So I just want to say thank you. There is a reason why this is the greatest community on the YouTubes. So, and if you're new to the channel, join this amazing community. If you're already here, you guys already know, smash that thumbs up button, like that comment section, share this video out. Unfortunately, we're still being suppressed by the YouTube's overlords. And I just want to give a huge shout out once again to the two sponsors of today's video, Jeremy Washington. Jeremy, thank you so much, sir, for all the love and support for as long as you've been with this community. Thank you. And Steve Harla. Steve Harla, a super sponsor himself. Thank you, brother. I greatly appreciate that. And yes, I am jealous that you're down in the Hawaii sun. Sorry, maybe I'll come down and visit you one day. Steve's got a channel on the YouTubes. Great little channel, with some funny clips on it. I will link that in the description box below. And I'm sure Steve would greatly appreciate some love and support over on his channel after you watch this video. Anyway, guys, so, and I do want to apologize if you've seen any glitches in this video. I know I've said this a million times as well. I seem to repeat myself over and over, but I admit my faults. I live in the country. The Wi-Fi out here is terrible. I'm looking to switch that up, hopefully sooner than later. So, and plus I don't have the greatest system as far as electronics, computers, mics, but I'm hopefully going to be building on that. We're going to use this year as a building year to keep this community growing. Anyway, apologize for the glitches. That was my point. All right, so we saw the opposite of this in the beginning, where the girl went from a liberal to a conservative and seemed to improve on herself. This is the opposite. It says, before listening to Lil Peep. Now, Lil Peep, I've never heard his music. I've heard his name because I've seen TikToks of him before. It's some mumble rapper with shit all over, tattoos all over his face, and I don't know, one of these people that's got the, you know, internet fame for doing nothing, I don't think. All right, so it says, before listening to Little Peep, it's just a song. I'm going to mute that out, and we'll see what after listening to Little Peep looks like. Motherfucker. Whoops. Whoa!
What the hell is even that?
I just don't get it. I don't understand. I'm speechless. I mean, you have that, and then teeth are all filed down, and like this person has literally destroyed. Whatever. Who am I to judge? Moving right along. All right, so this last couple of clips, it's just that little bit more of a glimmer of hope, a little glimmer shining through. Just like the first video we saw that, well, it was the second TikTok in, but went from liberal to conservative, seemed like she pulled her shit together. Then we saw a whole mess of nonsense in between. Now we're at this. This may not give you that much hope, but it's something. It's a start. It's a start, and I happen to agree with a big amount of what this person says. Roll the film, please.
Well, guys, I think it's time to face it. Kamala Harris and Joe Biden are not going to be the ones to help us. Wasn't the Republicans either, so what now? What do we do?
Jess, you stop whining like a little bitch.
Yeah, stop crying, first of all. It's not going to do you any good. The damage is done because you're a fool and you fell for what the media was I mean, so listen, real quick. I told my parents, mostly my dad, before this last election, I basically laid out to him exactly everything that was going to happen if the Biden regime, former VP Joe Biden, and the Democrats took power. I laid it out for him. I told him, this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. Now, he said, now, my dad's not a fan of Donald Trump. He hurt his feelings, I think. I said, now, you might not like Trump, okay? Because he hurt your feelings. He might have said something like, thicken your skin a little bit. You know, grow a backbone. Don't worry about that. What's best for the country? Who's got the better policies? What's going to put more money in your pocket, in your savings account, in your retirement? What's going to keep the gas prices, the food prices low? What's going to keep, you know, our supply? Don't worry about who says what, because I could play a lot of things for you, Dad, that Joe Biden said that may hurt your feelings too. So, of course, my parents went and voted for Joe Biden. I think a lot of my family did. And I feel like saying, listen, I told you guys. Like, I go over to my parents' house and they complain about the gas prices. I'm like, I don't want to hear it. This is what you wanted. This is exactly what you wanted. I told you this was going to happen. You didn't listen. So this fool, okay, you're waking up. You realize that hopefully it's not just Joe Biden and Kamala Harris aren't the problem. Hope you realize it's just the whole Democratic Party and their policies and their ideologies. Hopefully you realize that. Now, I don't disagree with this person that Republicans aren't the way either, because there's a lot of rhinos and a lot of terrible people in the Republican Party. Susan Collins is one of the representatives of the state I'm from, and she's a horrible, horrible rhino, and she's a Republican. So I don't disagree with this person. Start looking for the populists coming in. These new Trump he wasn't part of the swamp. He came in, you know, he was different than what we were used to, and I think he was. I'm not going to get into that whole thing anyway. So good. You're waking up. Good. Now start doing some real research and start. You know, stop listening to the media. Stop letting people brainwash you and figure out who's got the better policies, not who's hurting your feelings because you've been lied to. Sorry, rant over. Keep it moving. All right, so you guys may remember, I think it was either the last video I did or the video before that, where Michael Rapaport, famous Hollywood celebrity Michael Rapaport, I don't know, he thinks he's black, I think, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. He's made a few good movies. Copland was pretty good. But he's just a super liberal, like, systemic racism, BLM. He's bowing to the knees of BLM. He's ridiculous. But I think this guy's waking up too. He walked into this Rite Aid that he's in right now, I think last week, and filmed a member of the Black Hoodie Gang stealing, just going in there with trash bags, loading up, stealing, walking right by Michael Rapaport and saying, "Hey, what's up?" Walked right by security, stole from the store, and he said it's just happening on a daily basis. So I think Michael Rapaport is waking up to the fact that these ridiculous liberal policies do not work. Roll the film, please.
Back in my Rite Aid, and there's nothing to steal because this Rite Aid, like so many other Rite Aids, is closing down because everybody stole everything. And the workers here don't know if they're getting jobs. Congratulations, losers.
Okay, Michael Rapaport. Bravo, sir. I'll give credit where credit's due. Thank you for calling it out. Thank you for calling these people losers. You know, it's not only the workers at that Rite Aid, but the elderly people and the people in the neighborhood that need medication that depend on that Rite Aid to be there at the pharmacy. It's not there anymore because of these losers that can't follow the law. That I don't know why they're whatever. So people like you, Michael Rapaport, are the problem that allowed this to become what it is in the first place. You guys are the ones that were churning, spinning the wheels on this giant machine that is out of control now, and now you don't like it? Really? Well, hopefully it opened your eyes. Moving right along. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to end it on this clip. This is... I don't even know what to say or what's going on here. So, guys, just clearly things are completely out of control with some small glimmers of hope in between. So just take care of yourselves and stay away from people like this. I don't think it's safe to be around them. Roll the film, please.
So I recently told my parents that I may be a little bit romantically interested in women. And that was a big shock for them, considering the past 10 years of coming out as gay, then queer, then non-binary, then trans. And I think it was just a bit of a shock. So I tell my dad, and he goes, "Well, I would love to see you get a woman pregnant." And I said, "Oh, no. She would be getting me pregnant." And then he said, "What, do you have a vagina now?" And I said, "Never say never." And then I tell my mom, and she goes, "I would just love to see you own property one day."
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Isn't that what makes a man? Sure, that and a pair of testicles.
Time ago, being crazy meant something. Nowadays, everybody's crazy.